Love is always energy. And I love you all equally. Wherever you might be. In a Jaja University. Alright, yeah, yeah. I'm on some morning. From A to Z, love is a dawning. Yeah. And it's the energy, really good morning. Wherever you might be, love is a dawning. Love you all equally. I'm on the morning from A to Z. Love is always my energy. You know I love you all equally. Wherever you might be, na jaja universal. Ah, yeah, yeah. Opening the doors once more so we can interact, you know what I mean? And sharing my love vibrations as always. Again, it's resiliency, you know what I mean? Spirituality, life, love. Yes, the Almighty, they're all one of the same. Yeah, man. We're sharing with you, you know what I mean? Remember, we talked about yesterday, sharing is caring. Yes, and we need to share and we need to be brave and share as much as we can share with others because we are one of the same. And when we share, we declare that we know that we're not the only one, the ones who are sharing that are going through trials and struggles and tribulations. Who we are sharing with, who sometimes seemingly appear as if they are not going through any issues. Just know that they're also going through their issues. Sometimes people try to make a particular effort to present an image that's perfect, that's above and are beyond trauma, hurt, uh, mistakes, weaknesses. But we all have them. We all have them. And believe it or not, it is an opportunity to use our mistakes, to use our weaknesses, to use our trials and struggles as a moment or a way of becoming even stronger. To be better for that. Yes. So that is how people who would have gone through very trying circumstances, incarcerated for a prolonged period of time. Yeah. I mean, even the story of Jesus Christ crucified on the cross, yet in death, uh, is supposedly a stronger individual because um, because of his passing, then we can have eternal life if we focus on that level of spirituality. Now, whether it's true or not, but that idea is what I love most. Yes, redemption. Mhm. Yeah, encouraging us to go to a deeper self, a spiritual self. Yeah, something greater than the physical because the physical is limited. Yeah, it is why when a lot of us here would have gone through incarceration, we find strength in that. Yeah, we dig deeper, and incarceration, whether or not it's justified, you can imagine, because I've never been incarcerated, that having your freedom taken away, it's one of the worst things that could have ever happened to you as a human being. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, the worst thing is death. Yes, loss of life. Yeah, some people might not agree. Yeah, because there's always the belief that in death, then that's the escape of the torment and the trials and the tribulations. And that is why some people become suicidal and We don't want to take their life because they feel like they cannot manage and they're trying to escape this trial and crisis riddled life. Yeah. Which is unfortunate because we're encouraging. That's why we're sharing right now, because we're sharing with you people to let you guys know that God never gave us more than what we can bear. We can always handle the trials and stresses and tribulations of life. Yes, and that is why we encourage spirituality. That is why we share spirituality with you now. We share love with you now. Remember, love is the greatest energy ever in that life, the greatest gift ever was shared in equal measure, forward ever, backward never. Love must always be your endeavor. Yes, we're here sharing. Again, we say, I'm on the morning from A to Z. Love is always the energy. And oh, I love you all equally, wherever you might be. In a church or university. Oh, long, 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 long. Yes, motivating, inspiring, and uplifting is what we are about. To let you know that you're not alone in your struggles right about now. Anything that you have on the agenda, let's go out and do it. Please, let's not worry, my friends. So we're sharing with you now some personal stories. Yes, sharing, because sharing is caring. I'm sharing our struggles to let you know that you're not alone. Yes. So for me personally, you know, one of my trials and tribulations right about now. So we talk about in the physical, and so I'm mindful that in the physical, when I think physical, I have a son biologically. I remember we tell you that love is beyond the biological. Biological is logical, love is magical. However, we have to acknowledge the physical. Yes, it's the wrap around the spiritual, right? So I have a biological son, and in life generally we are close to that kind of energy. And so of course, you know, I'm hoping the best for my son and I'm trying the best for my son. But just know that I have a million, gazillion spiritual sons. Yes. So it is also awakening that spiritual spirit within me. But my one of my physical, biological sons going through mental health right now. And yeah, and he's out here in Jamaica. Going through it, struggling. And you know, it's not new for him. He's gone through this before. And however, what's new is that he's in Jamaica because he's always been here with us, particularly through his mental health issues. And I know he's in Jamaica and he's struggling because of the limitation of resources in Jamaica. Yes. And so a lot of times I'm even here, and even though I'm far away, it is almost I'm living the experiences with him. Yes. And it is challenging, and probably the most challenging situation for me right now. And then I have to be aware at times that I can see it as more of a challenge for him, and it is a challenge for him. And it is good to see it that way at times because he has to face up to those responsibilities. And just for me, making sure that I'm providing whatever support I can, because I have to preserve myself in this whole uh, journey. Yes. So I'm encouraging you guys always remember self. And so last night was a night that and you know some of these nights in recent times have been rocky. Yes, hi, blessings and love. Astro. Astro loves, blessings and love. Blessings and love, my spiritual soul. Yes. Yes, some of these nights have been quite rocky in terms of my sleeping. And you know, with these thoughts particularly revolving around him. And of course, it's not just about him. My mother and my grandmother is out there. And then in his mental health, the sickness come across in certain ways that Not by his own purposeful doing, but through the mental health situation, that he can become a pest almost to family members and friends. Yes, and so an added stressor for my mother. My grandmother is somewhat demented, and so she's not fully aware of the situation. All right, but but my mother is taking that very hard. Additionally, to the fact that she has her mother, which is my grandmother, to take care of as well. And then Melissa struck recently. What was that? The 29th or the 28th of October. Yeah, and devastated the whole place. And we are living, they're physically living right now. I'm here in America. They're living in Hanover, Ramble to be exact, which is one of the places more devastated by Hurricane Melissa. And if you're listening to this vibration, also remember there's a GoFundMe out there for me. I set up a GoFundMe to restore. Donate to restore Ramble. Yes, because I'd like to give back to the community more than what I have already, the little that I have done. Yes, blessings. So, last night in particular, what happened, um, to get me through the night, even having been sleep deprived already. Yes. Um, Before, because leading up to that, I have to get up early in the morning. This way I do my early morning drive like what I'm doing right now. And sometimes, and I'm a late bedder. This is a habit of going to bed a little late in the night, 11, 12, you know. And a good night, I can probably go to 10 o'clock, 9:30, which is rare. And so even when the mind is not um, ruminating or, preoccupied with things, um, up towards shots, stressors like those, there's still some amount of sleep deprivation. But last night, while in bed, it occurred to me um, this thing called life. Yes. And reflected on a time when I was panicking when I was at the age of about 21, 22, because I thought I'd given away my life. And the recovery from that, knowing that I'm 56. Yes, because at that time I was promiscuous. Yes, having sexual intercourse with a lot of random females, and then the mind got into a zone where it was panic stations, and I had thought I'd given away my life, contracted HIV, and at the time HIV was a terminal illness because there wasn't the types of medication that are available right now back then. Yeah, and it's not easily, but I think that's kind of one of my worst, if not the worst, time in my life because of the prospect of losing life, the single most precious gift. And then it dawned on me that, hey, yes, man, you have your life. Look at you, 56 years, you know, on this earth. Yeah. And you thought you would have lost it when you were around about 21, 23. Blessings and love. And that did it. You know what I mean? It's like another additional epiphany. And then I just said to myself, all right, go on, Balfour. You have life. What are you worrying about? You know, so it wasn't any significant amount of worry. However, because I've kind of practiced this, awareness and cognitive behavioral therapy over and over. Yes, blessings. Hey, we chanting it still in us so many times. Just a minute and chanting. Chanting time. Ooh la la la, ooh la 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 la, yeah yeah yeah. Yes, chanting time. So encouraging you, life. Yes, so many times I feel broken. Yeah, we keep soldiering on. Life, spirituality, the Almighty love, they are one of the same. Yes, so I must love life. But chant this morning is what? A soldier man, my soldier. A soldier man, one soldier man. So many times I feel broken, yet I hold on and soldier in. Glad I'm walking, I know now that I'm a soldier man. I soldier man, soldier man, go on, soldier in, soldier man, alright. Well, all my human family, gather my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, no worry yourself, I make life harder. Put your trust in the Almighty Father, turn every disorder back into other sadness and happiness, which on your rather so many times. Sure, man. So many times I feel broken, yet I hold on and soldier in. God, I'm walking, I know now that I'm a soldier man. Hey, soldier man, soldier man, one soldier in, soldier man, yeah. All my human family, gather my mother, my father, my sister, my brother. No worry yourself, I'm in climb harder. Put your trust in Almighty Father. Turn every disorder back into order. Sadness and happiness, which on your rather so many times. Me them come after 1 or 3 times like a lamb to the slaughter. Face me sadness, face me laughter, face me child, face me disaster. To the thing, and to remain me master. And through all this struggling, him take time and to agree now, pastor. Know that you're a soldier anytime you get to know, child. Anytime you get to know ya, so many times I feel broken. Yet I hold ya on and soldier in. That I'm walking, I know that I'm a soldier man. Hold ya in, soldier man. Go and hold ya in, soldier man. Alright, from your got soul, you're cruising. You ain't got no soul, you're losing, yeah. It's only just all so amusing, yeah. It's only just all we choosing what. Make sure you got just soul, or else you lose control. And it's only just soul will make the good times roll. Whether you're young or you old, hey, please choose your soul. What we say? So many times I feel broken, yet I hold your hand and soldier in. Glad I'm walking, I know that I'm a soldier man, boy, soldier man, soldier man, one hold your in, soldier man, yes, soldier and my sisters and brothers, blessings and love. Until then, could that hasta mañana, tomorrow, we're at it again, sharing with you trials and struggles and tribulations so that we can encourage the spirit to be stronger. You and I together, we're one humanity. Blessings and love. Until then, cuídate, take care, bendiciones, blessings. Dios te bendiga, Jabi with you all. Vida laga laga vida, long life. This what I mean, long life, liver. Rasta, love, we say, love is the energy, the greatest energy ever in that life, the greatest gift ever was shared in equal measure. Forward, ever, backward, never. Love must always be your endeavor. Yeah, yes. Life, love, spirituality, the Almighty, one of the same.